Hi guys, welcome back to the Humble Gamer channel. I am the Humble Gamer and this is some more city skylines. You can see pretty much the entirety of everything I've built. The only thing you can't see is just up there, which is the roundabout, which is just there. But yes, so down here you've got Glen village, obviously, which is where we started. Then you've got our woodland areas, our farming areas there, and also in that little area there. You've got our industrial area, some more forestry, and our ore mining area. And then we've got High Cliff Village, which we added in last time. We've still got quite a high demand for. We actually got quite a high demand for commercial stuff. So we shall put a commercial section in. But I'm also looking at building the road that will eventually lead to Charlietown, which is just going to be up here. And we've also got ore here, farmland here, and oil here. And I don't want to use any of this sort of area as population. I don't want any houses in that area at all. I want High Cliff to be. There might be some houses here. Might have a little village just in this corner, but I don't know exactly where my. Yeah, I can't at the moment because I've got to get that. But so that's the main plan for this episode. We're going to. Let me just zoom in. I'm really impressed with how Lock Farm is coming on. Highland Farms will, as will Greenaway Farm, but that will take time. So farming is not our main priority at the moment. I want to get the oil and I want to get the ore, although we've already got the ore, so I might go for the oil. So if we do that, so what we're going to do is we're going to get our specialisation panel up, get rid of that, and then we're going to build. Thank you. And this is going to take some serious building to build around the oil flats, so I can make the best use of the available oil-giving land. I mean, to be fair, the farmland out here is, again, not a massive priority. Not just because we've already got some, but also because actually in comparison to the oil stuff, it's really quite a small amount, whereas the oil and ore areas we've got are substantial. And all of this is basically in preparation for building Charlietown. So what we're going to do is we're going to get that specialisation again. And I like the dirt roads for industry bits like this. I have one big ass dirt road that goes pretty much through the entire thing. Good. And then again, I just sort of want little sort of spurs on and off to make the most of the oil collection areas. We're going to call this Blackfields. I know we've got to build a commercial zone. I'm well aware of that. Stick an oil specialisation on there. Now let's get all the vitals connected. The water, so all the workmen can rest and have their cups of tea. And then the electric will need to be connected, but I reckon if I just do it to there, maybe? The thing is, this will take time because there's not a massive demand for heavy industry at the moment. So we might get a few, especially given that it's oil. And the land will be quite high value, I imagine, but... you never know, and like I said, I can set it all up. Nothing will come of it to start with, but I can set it all up and then it's all ready to go, because it doesn't cost me anything. I mean, alright, building of the roads, etc., but ultimately it's just sitting there, and I'm going to use it anyway, so I might as well set it up in preparation. And then, oh, there's a nice big gap there. You want some commercial stuff. You can have some commercial stuff. I'll probably put a few bits of commercial in here as well, around the roundabout. I don't want anything on the other side of Bedford Lane. Do I want anything on the other side of Bedford Lane? Have that there, and yeah, that's dirt road, so I don't want anything there. But Bedford Lane itself, oh no, Bedford Lane is a dirt road as well. Oh, well, tell you what, why don't I upgrade? No, I'm okay with it being dirt roady. I'm okay with that. Well, maybe I'll tell you what, if we cancel that bit there, and then we just upgrade the entrance to Bedford Lane. Because that goes all the way up there. I mean, eventually that probably will be upgraded, because that's quite a long road, and it connects to another big road up there, so... And they still want some residential. There's not a lot of places I can put it unless I purchase this bit here. What can I purchase? Because I've got literally shit tons of money. So I might as well start spending it on stuff that is being demanded. Okay, yeah. And there's nothing, because there's nothing big in that bit, is there? No. So if I just sort of make... Okay, we can do this. No, I want that one to curve, I think. So if we go from there to there, and then there to... Don't destroy the cliff, I quite like the cliff. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'm happy with what it's done there. Again, curve that round a little bit. And have it meet up there. And then yeah, again, I just think little closes and cul-de-sacs are gonna work better for areas like this. Rather than sort of big ass roads. In the traditional sense. There we go. Lovely. And if we put a region on here, that would just duck nicely in between Black Hills and Hillcliff. I'm not going to call it Hickory Square. Aspen and Willow. I think I quite like Aspen Willow as an area. Right, okay, cool. So let's stick some water in. There we go, that's the water, and then the electricity can just be connected from there. So now let's cover this in residential and commercial. Actually, before I do that, let's put in a fire station. Let's put in a police station. Let's put in a primary school, because we always will. And then let's put in a little doctor's surgery to cover all that little bit. So that is now Aspen Willow Primary. Okay, and then I want to fill this bit with commercial stuff. And then basically the rest of it is just going to be residential, because that's what we're crying out for. There's not going to be too much residential right next to the oil fields, because that's not going to be pleasant for anybody. Let's be honest. So I think, yeah, leave a sort of buffer. Might even get rid of that one, to be fair. There we go. And then we shall await Aspen Willow's growth, which is happening quite quickly, which is good. So I can delete that, I reckon. We don't need that. But what we will need, I reckon... Oh no, it's all connected, lovely. So Aspen Willow will now grow up as well. That's quite nice, I like that. I know it's overlooked by the bus station. Oh, we need to put a new bus route in, don't we, to go around Aspen Willow. I think I will put a little connecting road in there. I think that's going to be... Or could I connect it to there? No, the slope's too steep. There we go. And then my boring bit, where I bore the tears off you all and do all the junctions. It's little details like this that will make the traffic run smoothly. I've had very few problems with traffic throughout this entire playthrough thus far. All told, we've done pretty well. In fact, how is traffic doing? Let's take an overview. Yeah, traffic's pretty good. There's a couple of roads. I know about these roads, though. This bit's busy here. And this bit's busy here. But actually, in terms of inside the village, there's not much going on. Highcliffe Village is pretty quiet, apart from the road where the bus is on. Aspen Willow's dead quiet because no fucker lives there yet. And yeah, this is going to be farmland. And then that bit there is the ore. Once Stone Hills is finished. Once Stone Hills is filled. But I'm hoping that by that point, we're only 1,000 people short. I'm hoping that we'll get up to... There we go. This is where we get into the really interesting stuff. An incineration plant and a university. We desperately need a university. We desperately need a university. It is unreal how much we need that university. There's going to be ports here, I think. When we get to that point, we're going to have ports. Oh no, we can't. That's all cliffs. Probably ports down here, then. Oh no, we could have ports here, couldn't we? I mean, the roads are going to be a bitch, but... Yeah, ports down here, both passenger and commercial. In the, clearly polluted waters. Yeah, how are we doing on Lecky and everything? Okay, since we've got again a literal shit ton of money, let's stick another wind farm in. Since this is a very good and high windy area. Even in real life, I genuinely love how these things look. I think they're very graceful. Would I necessarily want to live right underneath one? No, probably not. Water-wise, we're doing all right there. We do need to get some more water on the go, I think. And then another outflow. And then just very quickly reconnect that to there and connect that to that. There we go, lovely. So yeah, there we go. I mean, again, there's not a lot I can do until I reach that new milestone, so you probably won't see me until I do. Because Aspen Willow is going to grow. Blackfields will grow eventually, but there's sod all we can do about it at the moment. I don't want Hillcliff to be. Oh, that's one thing I was going to do. I was going to put in. I'm going to change that junction. I don't want the buses stopping. That's the road I want to stop, so this one keeps flowing nicely. Right, okay, cool. So now we are very quickly going to put in another route. It's going to cover some other bits of Hillcliff that we hadn't previously properly covered. And then it's going to head into Blackfields. And then sort of do a circle round Aspen Willow, I think. And then make its way back. Through Hillcliff and complete its journey. Want that one to be a deep purple, there we go. And that's Hillcliff to Aspen Willow. And that was Loch Glen Southern, I think, wasn't it? Yes. Now let's have a look at that. No, I think 7 vehicles is enough for that. I don't want to overload the roads. Hillcliff is only a small village. I don't know why I've put that there. Well, eventually that will move into the big city, but we needed it to start with. So, right, I think that's where we're going to finish this one, because we've done what we intended to do. Another little village to add to our growing collection of little villages. I've sorted out the oil. There's not much point in doing anything else until I reach that milestone, so I shall see you when I reach that milestone. So, thank you ever so much for watching. If you are enjoying what you're seeing, please do like and subscribe. Check out the game in the description below. I've left a link to Greenbeak, the YouTuber who inspired me to do this series, in the description below, as always in every episode. Also check out Mr. Miyagi's stuff on the Steam Workshop. That is also linked down below. I'm using one of his maps, the Celtic Coastline map. Yeah, also check out the annotations on the end of this video. Thank you ever so much for watching. I was me. That was City Skylines. See you in the next episode, guys. Goodbye. Ow! Did you hit me, you bastard?
No. That was the best thing ever.
I'm not starting a fight. That's just retaliation.